Plugged in. We're live.
We're live.
We're live. We are colour coordinating a little bit.
You're looking very smart today, aren't you?
Well, it's the artist jacket. I was at an event yesterday at the Royal Armouries.
Oh, fantastic. What was that?
It's a secret event, can't say, but it was an amazing event. Got to manage to meet up with some great venues, suppliers. Just a great day all around. So, guys, if you have any comments, let us know where you're watching from as well. And we've got a fantastic guest on today from the Royal Armouries, Adam.
Fantastic, yeah. We've got Sally tuning in. She's live in the green room this afternoon, so she'll be joining us shortly later in the show. You'll notice as well, Alan's not here today. It's usually this one that's absent, isn't it?
Well, I'm here for today, but then I'm away again tomorrow. So yeah, always good.
I'm producer Dan.
Producer Dan. So let us know where you are watching from. Let's have a look who we got there. So yeah, we've got John Steele in the comment section as well. Jane Bond here as well. Hello, Jane. So yeah, it's been a good week of shows. I was at the Village Hotel this Sunday.
Yeah, what was that like?
Really good. Do you know what? It was nice to see the numbers back up to like what they were pre-COVID there. Bethan and the team were spot on, and some really great suppliers, some new suppliers as well. So I was excited about that. It's always nice to see a new face.
Yeah, I know when you went live as well, it was looked like a fantastic space. And you had the setup in the middle. Was it from the Venue Deco company? Looked absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
So nice.
Well, we ended up with exhibitors everywhere in the corridor in the run up to it. And Yorkshire Wedding Cars had an amazing black Rolls Royce there. I do like a nice wedding car.
But no, what you're going to say then.
Yeah. But no, it was a really great show. This weekend, there was no shows this weekend.
No, you've got a bit of a break this weekend, haven't we? We're back next week.
Yeah, bank holiday.
Yeah,
bank holiday? Is it this weekend or next
weekend?
There's
a bank holiday this weekend. There's a bank holiday next weekend. So I think it's May bank holiday. Correct me if I'm right in the comments, guys. It's May bank holiday.
If I'm right.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. May bank holiday this weekend, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's the Jubilee, not Jubilee, Coronation. I always get my chickens messed up.
There we go.
So yeah.
Next weekend we've got some good wedding shows as well.
Does that mean we've got to have a run through of the upcoming shows? Is that
I think that's what it is, producer Dan.
This weekend. What's happened to the overlays? What's happened here? What's all this?
I went away, didn't I? I went away, and this is what I came back to.
Oh, so apologies. This is absolutely coming up in May. We're in May now. This is going very quick now, isn't it? So God, I'm not working very well here today, am I? Right.
Come on, producer Dan, you've got this.
It's because I'm usually at that desk. And it's usually nicely. Right. So we've got the first. It's not even this weekend shows, is it?
No, it's next weekend's.
You've not set this up. Sorry, guys. This is Grant setting up the stream. So coming up in May, our first show back after the bank holidays. Northern Monk in Leeds.
Such a cool venue. Great couples, great footfall. Really inspirational suppliers there as well. So kind of really on trend vendors on that one. Really, really busy show last year or early on this. Was it this year or end of last year? When was it? It'd have been autumn last year. So yeah, really busy show there. So excited about that.
Really unique space in Leeds. So
same time in Sheffield, we are at Doubletree by Hilton. That's another great space. Michael and the team there are spot on. I'm at that one. Probably by myself because I'm being abandoned.
Yeah.
That's a great space. Get yourself down there. Marco Pierre White restaurant there as well. The weekend after that,
we're at Hills Hall.
Yeah, love this one. Liversidge.
Yeah, fantastic space. Beautiful out on the outside.
Not a massive show, but again, supplies there are really kind of inspirational, on trend, and a very, very, very popular show. So get yourself booked in for that one. And then the week after that is
just around the corner. Ponderosa Lakeside. So I know we've got coming up. So we'll give you a bit of a taster. Martin, who's the restaurant manager there at Ponderosa, will be joining us live in a couple of weeks, just to give us a bit of a tour of the venue, a bit of talk about what weddings have been like there at the venue.
Will he be bringing meerkats?
Yes, and meerkats.
Yeah.
There's a massive deer as well outside, a reindeer.
Is there?
Yeah. So if you look outside, of the venue. To the left, there's a deer enclosure. And then they've got what's the giant cat round the back? Serval cat.
Serval cat. So yeah, really cool. So, guys, drum roll, please. Please do make our next guest feel very welcome. If you've got any questions about the Royal Armies or New Dock as a venue as well, please have them ready. If not, we're going to grill it ourselves. But please make Sally feel very welcome from New Dock Royal Armies in Leeds.
3, 2, all right, just a countdown. Welcome on, Sally.
There we go.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you?
We're all right, Spot. I have to say, we saw you yesterday at an amazing space exhibition you've got on there.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you looking for exhibitions? It's great to see people back out after the pandemic and everything, and it does seem to be really good now. And yesterday just looked, I mean, the venue looked amazing.
Yeah, it's a great time. We're coming into our really busy period now, leading up through May into June, and then we've got bumper year for weddings all the way through into August as well, across the spaces. We're in a really exciting period that we're having refurbishments taking place, which New Dock Foyer has already had a really nice makeover. Lots of foliage, which is one of the big wedding trends. So that's featured into New Dock Foyer. And then our smaller spaces, the Wellington Suite and Royal Armies Hall, are having a makeover, and they'll be done by the end of August.
Yeah, I mean, I've you know, we've run an exhibition at New Dock for many years now, and when I walked in there yesterday, that reception area just looks, I mean, it's so trendy, but not cold. You know, sometimes venues, when they have these refurbs, they can be quite cold. It's so welcoming, it's so lovely, and the flooring in there looks amazing as well.
Yeah, the nice herringbone wood, so we've gone away from the marble, which is quite cold, so it's really bringing in that warm feel of a really welcoming arrival.
Awesome, it's amazing.
Beautiful. So, Sally, talk to us a bit about yourself. So, what brought you into the industry? What you've done in your past? What you get up to at Royal Army? So, talk to me about yourself.
So I've been in the industry for over 25 years, starting as a waitress, bartending, and then fell into reservations in hotels, and then worked through in the events department, and that's where I've kind of stuck. I think you get drawn into the chaos and the excitingness of events, and that's where I've been ever since. Working in hotels, wedding venues, bars, and then finally at the Royal Armies Museum, where my role is I'm the business development manager. So I look after building the relationships with our existing clients like yourselves, and also looking at the new business, so how we can develop our product and where we can get more business and build.
Yeah, it's true what you say there about the chaos of the events industry. Yeah. It's, you know, you've got to love the chaos. I mean, tell us about the Armies. I mean, it is a massive space. I mean, it's pillarless as well, which is quite unique for a lot of those big spaces. Yeah. How many people can it hold for like the bigger functions?
So New Dock Hall is our custom built event space, and that is it's a blank canvas for events, and we can hold up to 1,000 people for dinners, weddings. It is just a blank canvas. We've done numerous things in there, but weddings, you can come in and bring your own styling, and we'll work with you to build that amazing event as well. We do also have a couple of other spaces that we can hold weddings in. We have the Royal Armies Hall, which is over in the main museum. So if you're wanting something quirky and with a sense of arrival, you've got the museum. That room can hold up to about 500 people.
Nice.
And we can work with you there with a nice arrival reception. That refurbishment will be complete by August. And then we have a smaller room, the Wellington Suite, which can hold up to about 150 for a really nice reception or buffet disco in that room. So we can cater for lots of different sizes and styles of weddings.
Awesome.
So what have events been like since the pandemic? Because I know obviously there was this massive flurry during 2021. What has it been like for you since the pandemic recovery?
We feel now where it is feeling like it is back to normal, and we are starting to see that longer lead of weddings where a lot of people were trying to cram events into 2022. Yeah. Now we're getting longer leads, so 2024 we're getting inquiries for, and into 2025. And also the numbers are increasing. So rather than being small events, we're now getting the larger numbers there because it feels like there's not been a pandemic in terms of how the bookings are coming in at the moment.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, we're kind of feeling and seeing the same at a lot of our events. It just seems to have balanced out to, it's found that good level now, and things are looking forward. It's almost like, you know, the pandemic, yeah, that's the past now. Now this is the future.
Yeah, it's moving on. So it's great that we're seeing those events coming in and what we can offer.
Yeah, I see we've got Deb Harrison in the comment section as well. She says hello. I mean, we've been such a great space and very flexible in what you can do there. What trends are you seeing? What new things are you seeing coming through, especially on the event styling side of things?
We're seeing a lot of foliage and a lot of trees, like the cherry blossoms, even like the Japanese styling of decor coming in. Lots of very tall table centers, hanging decorations. But we're also seeing on the flip of that a lot more technical. So live photo walls and video walls coming in with DJing or even on arrivals. Couples asking for drone footage, so they want to see the overall everything that they're doing, so they can. It's dramatic, and with the videos like that, that's kind of the trends we're seeing.
Yeah, and I always feel with weddings, there's always a one-upmanship. Everybody wants to have a better wedding than what their friends have had, and it gets to the point now where it's just, I love to see something kind of be released in London or kind of you know, in America, and then within 6 months to a year, it's made its way throughout the whole industry, and then you know, it's amazing to see where it's come through now.
With New Dock also, we do also cater for the large multicultural weddings and the arrivals. We can get cars coming into New Dock, so video footage of them driving along a really great driveway to a stately home, and then the car arrives in New Dock. There's been some great arrivals coming in.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's the joy of having a space that's kind of that diverse as well. And again, with it being pillarless, it just means it's, you know, you can do anything you want with it, really.
Yeah. So what new products should we be looking out for in the wedding industry? Because I know obviously with the great space you've got, you have a lot of variety of suppliers and different sort of new things. So you talked about like the video walls with the photos on. What new products should we be looking out for? Because obviously you're
like DJ sets. We've seen a lot of the creative dessert stations. So people with the candy floss or the bubbles was another one where you get the alcoholic bubbles that people can taste and things like that. So again, it's the wow factor, the showmanship with the stuff you see at the exhibitions that you guys put on. A lot more creative food items coming in.
It's funny you mentioned that actually, because we went down to a show, didn't we, recently? We saw the alcoholic bubbles, didn't we? And it was, it's very unique, very expensive to hire, but different. And I think, like what you talk about there around the changes of technology, and that is absolutely, you know, where
it's using the technology. I mean, we've got some big plans for our big wedding sale at New Dock, where we're. Can we say what we're doing live yet?
Well, it's on the video, so
yeah. So we're doing like we're making the catwalk more urban. So we've got a brick wall, some graffiti, and all sorts of stuff. But again, rather than creating that as a set, you know, we're using video walls to create that. So we're using that technology. So yeah, absolutely spot on.
Fantastic. So, and you know, what's like the future hold for Royal Dock? Have you got any plans in it? Because obviously you've had this refurb in place. What else have you got planned in?
There's mainly the refurbishment of the spaces. We're looking to hold more exhibitions, things on a weekend. We do like the creative type of events to hold, whether it's a roller disco, a dancing competition, a week-long conference. We can do most of those, including your own wedding fairs and people promoting their wares and things.
Yeah, awesome. And I mean, you guys famously have some of the best Christmas party nights in Yorkshire, if not the north of England. I know some of our DJs do some stuff for you guys as well. So, I mean, how is Christmas looking this year?
Christmas is starting to ramp up. We've got two different offerings this year. We've got a traditional Alpine theme, So you'll have the snowy kind of vibe in there, the wooden huts. And then we're going all out in New Dock with a New York theme. So instead of your Christmas trees, there will be a Statue of Liberty, a Brooklyn Bridge. We've got a skyline. So it's very more like a glamorous dinner as opposed to your Christmas party. So we're looking to take it up a level. I think the city's ready for a different style of Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're looking to push the boundaries there.
Do you know what? Absolutely. Again, as expected, bang on trend. Events now are just flying forward and becoming more technically better, more beautiful, and just people's expectations are so much higher now. And it's about delivering them. And you guys always do that as well.
And I think as well, because of like what's happened with the pandemic, we've noticed as well that these corporate companies are spending a lot more money to like it's their time to celebrate.
Correct.
Yeah.
So go out with a bang at the New Dock.
Yeah.
So,
awesome. So fantastic. Sally, thank you very much for joining us on this Coffee and Catch Up. And guys, do check out New Dock and Royal Armies, especially if you're interested in some unique space for your wedding or any kind of awards or celebration you've got coming up as well. And
we look forward to seeing you on the 25th of June.
25th of June at the big wedding show. Fantastic. Sally,
thank you very much, Sally.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And
how nice was that?
she was lovely, wasn't she?
Exactly.
And
So it's good to have a good professional on.
And it'll be good, obviously, when we do the big show, which we've got little snippets of what's coming up.
It's as if
it's as if we're prepared. Here's a snippet of what's coming up at the big show.
It's the play button.
And that's the big show coming on the 25th of June at the New Dock Hall at the Royal Armies. And like Grant mentioned earlier in that snippet with Sally, new urban catwalk. We've got a fantastic set with the video walls, some great entertainment.
You get to see the new refurbed kind of space.
Yes,
it looks amazing. Like Sally said about the foliage and everything, it just really makes it on trend. It makes it like a luxury hotel lobby when you go in. It is beautiful. I was there yesterday,
and hopefully Sally will be there on hand as well.
Yeah, awesome. Really looking forward to it.
Fantastic. So we've got photo of the week. I sounded very Rotherham then, didn't I?
Photo of what is? I don't actually know what photo of the week is. This is the first time. So
what have you've been absent, haven't you? On your little travels. So photo of the week. So we didn't even show it this time, did we? So photo of the week. Where is it? Where have you put this in this little timeline?
I don't think I have.
Guys, we've not got photo of the week, so we've got two photos of the week next week.
Exactly. Next week, 2 photos of the week.
But going back to Sally, we have got some snippets of
New Dock.
So
some weddings at this space as well.
So this is a really good space. So let's have a look at some of these photos. So this is the area in the New Dock Hall, sent across by the Royal Armies. So thanks for sending these across, Sally. So some great, obviously.
It's great as well because like all the walls are lined with like the black cloth with the twinkle lights in it, so you can change the colour of those to match the style of your wedding as well.
Yeah, look absolutely stunning, don't they? Yeah. Absolutely stunning. And again, look at these guys bringing in their own pops. Yeah. But yeah, like Sally mentions, again, you can bring in all your suppliers and everything into this fantastic space. If you do want to go out with a bang and really have that lavish wedding, this is a fantastic area to do it in. Some great pictures, and I just think it really has a beautiful atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think there's one more. So look at them centerpieces; they are stunning.
Do you know what? I think it's all about centerpieces this season. A nice centerpiece makes all the difference. I know for our award ceremony, we're going to have some amazing stuff.
Yes. Which remind of the Nothing the Wedding Awards. It's coming along very great.
Very fantastically.
Very fantastically
great.
Very
nice.
Jeez.
Nice.
Ah, terrible. So this is what I've got to put up with as a producer.
Exactly.
With this one that isn't prepared this week.
Yeah. Speaking of stuff not being prepared, Lan.
So we have got a bit of announcement. So Lan, who works in the office,
who you all know and love, and is the backbone
Everyone-
and structure of Wedding Phase Yorkshire. She's going on to pastures new. She's following her dream to work with animals.
yes, she is. So yeah, she's been a fantastic asset to the business.
Yeah.
She is moving on. All of you suppliers will know who she is with regular emails. You'll see her at the wedding fairs every Sunday. But yeah, she is moving on. So guys, if you've got any comments or any messages for Lan, pop them into the comment section.
Yeah.
Hashtag. Sorry, Lan.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a sad day for us today. Like I said, it is a last day.
It is the last day. We've got some some snacks. We're gonna have a little bit of a farewell thing for her.
Yep.
But you guys, please do spend all day dropping her messages, emails, and let her know, because you guys know. I mean, she's been organising style shoots for these suppliers.
Yeah.
She's really there to help support you guys over the last however many years. She's absolutely amazing. So do make sure she goes knowing how much of an impact she's had on your business as well as on ours as well. She's amazing, so do let her know.
Absolutely. I know, obviously, working in my other remit, I know the amount of messages we get from Lan. And I think as well, for a lot of us in the Wedding Fairs Yorkshire, let's go to the Wedding Fairs Yorkshire group, all you suppliers, you've built probably really fantastic friendships with Lan.
Yeah.
And, likewise, me and Stacey as well, we'll be keeping in touch, really good friends. So
yeah,
all the best, Lan. Hope it goes well. So yeah, it's a very weird day, isn't it?
It is a weird day.
Weird feeling.
And she won't thank me for saying this, but she was on the Yorkshire Bet last night.
Tune into My Five.
My Five. She was on the Yorkshire Bet.
At 43 minutes.
Exactly.
But yeah, Facebook user style shoots are never going to be the same. No, they're not.
They're not. I mean, we might try and convince her to come back as a consultant for style shoots.
Yeah.
Because her creativity was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but that's it for this week's show. Coming up next week, we've got a special guest, the one and only Katrina's Bespoke Cakes.
Ooh, we should be. I say bringing cake samples, but it's virtually, isn't it?
Virtually, she's sending samples to you and Alan. So I'll be back on the production desk, so you will have some samples. We'll be talking about what trends are coming up in the cake remit.
Cakes. I always talk about the evolution of wedding cakes.
Yeah. When
you talk about the wedding industry, you can see how the wedding industry has changed over the years from being like very simple to now they're works of art.
Absolutely. So we've got her on the show, and then the week after we've got another special guest. We've got Martin from Ponderosa Lakeside joining us live. So we've got a great series of people coming onto the show over the next few weeks. So do tune in. But other than that,
and if you guys have any wedding news, photo of the week, or if you want to be a guest talking about something interesting in your wedding business, then do get in touch with us.
Other than that, we're going to go and have some donuts with Lan.
That's it. We're going to have a Huel flavoured donut.
Yep, beautiful. Yep,
my Huel.
There you go. You think you were trying to hide that?
Product placement.
So, guys, nice to see you all. See you all next week. You'll not see me next week. Alan will be back, but see you.
We need a catchphrase to end the show. We keep saying this, don't we?
Yeah, see you next week.
See you next week.